All right. Good afternoon. Today is November 7th, 2021. And it is, it's a nice day today. It's daylight savings. And I thought I'd just get on here really quick and make a video. I don't know what I'm going to make a video of. And as I said that, I just thought of what I should really talk about today. I really feel like I should talk about my health, my mental health, my physical health, spiritual health. And this year has been it's been a challenge. What I'll do is I'll just go ahead and talk about this year, where I've been, and where I'm at right now. So anyways, this year I started out 2021. I wanted to go ahead and wholesale a house, and I've never wholesaled a house before, so I thought that'd be a neat idea. And I'm a real estate investor, so hey, why don't I learn how to wholesale a house? Well, I went ahead and found this house. Boom. Found this house that I've been working on. And it's got a nice little shop there. Deck. So anyway, I found this house in like March and started negotiating the purchase of this house late March, and went ahead, and the seller wanted like 45 days to close, and the market was crazy hot in the town that I live in. There was like 17 houses available at the time, the beginning of April, and their average about 135, I believe. 135, I could be conflating, but that's roughly. And so I was like, holy crap, they want 160,000 for this. If I get it fixed up and everything, at the time I could have sold this for easy $250,000. All right, so I buy it for 160 plus closing, and I can sell it for fucking, $250. Well, it's taken me. We closed on June 7th, June 4th or June 7th, and then it took her another 2 weeks to get out. So I didn't take possession until June 23rd. And see, I started this process at the end of March, and I screwed up because I fucking was like, oh yeah, it's cool if you stay for 45 days, and then, oh, it's cool if you stay for another 2 weeks. So we're looking at freaking 45, 55, 60 days. We're looking at 2 months, so from the time we got everything going, which was like 420 or whatever, we got a bunch of paperwork signed. So anyways, it was just a long process of closing on it. I felt like I was ripping the seller off, because I thought at the time like 160 is like, oh my gosh, this is a steal for this house. And then we closed, and I got in, and there was so much more work. There was termite damage. There was the paint was chipping on the house, like a new paint job on the house. These fences, the fences need cleaned it up, and there's another fence on the other side. The sidewalk right here didn't exist. I went ahead and put the sidewalk in. Like I said, I painted the house. I put that door. I put a new door in. Went ahead and painted the gutters. Put the little leaf blockers in the gutters. There was a tree right here. Actually, I'll just get out and show you. There was a tree right here. Big old tree. Took that tree out. See, there the stump is for it. There was a tree on the other side in a tree house, 3-story tree house. Took that out. The shop had a bunch of, I got the floor painted in the shop. Did a bunch of sheetrock work in there. That's all I'll show you for the house. But anyways, needless to say, I worked on the house from June 23rd. So July, August, September, October, and now it's like November 7th. And the tenant is going to be moving in on the 20th, and I'm going to let them have possession on I think 13th or something, or just let them start moving in on the 13th. And then they're going to be the first day I'll be on the 20th. And it's a tenant that's coming from another one of my places that has been my tenant for I think 4 or 5 years. So long-term tenant, which is awesome. And the carrying costs are going to be all taken care of and everything. The payment, taxes, insurance, All right. Payment, taxes, insurance, and interest. That's going to be all taken care of. And then I'll have a little bit positive cash flow after I pay water, sewer, garbage, $100, $75 a month. So that's nice that it'll all be taken care of. And we're entering this inflationary period. So, rents will obviously go up over the next couple of years. It's going to start off at $1,250. I don't know if I said that, but, I did a lot of freaking work this summer, a lot of heavy lifting, a lot of freaking, mental torture on myself, because at first I thought I underpaid for the property. And then after I got in and worked for 4 months and spent $20,000 in 4 months of my time, now it's like there's a bunch of houses on the market. Now I think there's like 117 houses in our local market here. And so that's about up to normal. A house like this today would sell for probably $210. So the price of this house has lost $40,000 in value since the peak. It's probably worth about $210 right now. I owe $140 on it. All in, I'm probably like at $190,000, because the $60,000 plus the closing cost and everything, and the carrying costs. So yeah, I'm probably like $195,000 in, and I could sell it for $210. But on my loan, there's, it's $140 left. So because I paid off, or paid, the down payment and everything. But so it wouldn't look bad on paper if I sold it for $210 and I owe $140, because there's a spread of $70,000. But then I got to pay taxes on that. So I mean, that would just be a wash. I wouldn't make anything. So like legit, if I sold this, I wouldn't make anything, because I'm all in at like 190. And so what did I learn from this project? I learned, number one thing I feel like I've learned was the fact that I was in a rush to buy something. I thought it was a good deal. I think it'll be a good long-term hold. All right. Because if I just let inflation run, then I'll win, because inflation's running pretty hot right now. And it's 2020, it's the end of 2021, and by the end of 2031, in 10 years from now, this house will be, it'll be worth a lot more. Just because nominally it'll be worth more, but real purchasing power, will that be retained? Probably real purchasing power will be retained. But see, I'm not going to actually gain anything, because see, if the price goes up to $300,000 and in 2031, and the price of $300,000 worth of goods and services in 2031, and 10 years from now, that'll only be worth $200,000 today. And so I'll win on the long run. It's a hedge against inflation, but it's a slow way to wealth, and that's okay, because I'm only 36 years old. But that being said, I've been dealing with a lot of health issues lately. I have been getting all freaking like anxious, nervous, and like almost like, I don't know, if like panic attacks, shortness of breath, and fucking feeling all fucking like, I don't know. And I've been getting headaches, and I've just been stressing a lot. And I really learned in this project that the stress and just being a one-man show and trying to do everything myself is just, it's a great way to kill people. Like it kill people straight up. Like, and I don't know if I'm out of the woods from all of this stress yet. I really don't feel like I am. I feel like it's really wore on me. It actually has. And that's scary. Like right now, like I went to the doctor about 2 months ago and threw me on some medication. And so right now, like I'm on medication, first time in my life. And, and I plan on staying on the medication for a while. I'm really want to focus on my health, and, going to the gym, working out, getting a little bit of exercise in, you know, away from this project, because like if I'm working on this project, I'll start to stress and everything. And so it's a different type of working out. When I'm at the gym, I enjoy that. When I'm here and I'm freaking putting in a microwave or freaking a door, you know, I'm really not enjoying in that. And I don't, this whole process, like, I love to see what it looks like now. And I love to see the, you know, nice paint job and new door and all the walkway and all the fence is all done. I love to see all that stuff, but at the end of the day, like, do I really enjoy doing that type of stuff? Like, no, I don't. I actually, it grinds my gears. It grinds my gears. And so really, I don't have any business doing this stuff. And I think that that's something that, um, obviously, I can accept that and move on, or I can continue to try to do this stuff and let it fucking just grind my gears and put me into a fucking early grave. Um, and I just feel like that's a mindset issue that I'm really having to I'm having to come face to face with, is the fact that, you know, I try to fucking do things on my own. I try to freaking all this freaking like general contractor stuff basically, and I'm not a general contractor. I don't like doing this stuff. I can do it, but it's not what I like doing. And I feel like in life, if you do stuff that you don't like to do, like, that shit will kill you. And I feel like I've been like legit like getting closer and closer to my grave, because I'm doing stuff that like I don't want to do. And I'm really glad that I made this video, because you know, I can put that out there to the world that, like, hey, you know, if you don't do what you're gonna do, like, there will be consequences. And like, I feel those consequences right now. Like, I've been getting some fucking chest pain and fucking getting like tingling feeling in my fucking forehead and my fucking face and shit, my lips, and like, so like nerve issues and shit, or what the fuck ever. And it's just like, man, this is no bueno. This is real fucking talk right here. You know, I need to do what makes me happy. I need to do what I like to do, because if I do stuff that I don't like to do, it's like my body will fucking be like, okay, you're done. You don't like to do so much, like, you're just gonna fucking die, dude. And like, I feel that. I legit feel that. And so, now that all being said, you know, I think right now it's about, you know, finishing this project. I've got a couple things to do just as far as wrapping it up. But I mean, it's like the last week, just tinkering. Obviously, I've got time because I'm not fucking on that. I'm just making a video. But I feel like it's been overdue making a video like this, because I really want this video to exist. So when all this shit, I'm going through it, it's fresh in my head, that I am capturing this moment. And, you know, whatever happens to me, you know, if something did bad happen, then, hey, this is out there that fucking, like I said, like, fuck, this shit's no bueno. You got to do what you want to do, because there's going to be consequences if you don't. And also, I feel like this video is amazing because I can put it out there, and it feel like it releases a lot of energy, a lot of energy that I don't want to hold on to, that say, hey, you know what? This year I fucked up. I fucking wanted a wholesale. I wanted to do a wholesale. All right. And then my greed of wanting to get the most money for this property said, hey, no. I'm going to fix and flip this property. And then reality hit, and it was like, you're not going to make any money fucking just fixing this up and flipping it. You'll make a couple grand, but in the long run, I could have just went to fucking go get a job at McDonald's or Walmart, and I'd have made the same money in 4 months, 5 months that I would as far as the carrying cost and everything on this, straight up. So I'll be in a net positive 10, 15 grand. I'd have made that in 5 months at Walmart, you know, or roughly that much. And so what's my next play is, well, buy and hold. And so I do have to freaking go ahead and refinance this, which is not going to be a big issue because this thing will appraise for, with the shop. We just had an appraisal done at another house like this, and it came out at 238. So this will come out probably, it'll come out at 230, 238, I don't know, 240, 250. So the appraisal, I'm not too worried about it because, I only owe 140 on it, but that'll be fine. And maybe I'll get a little cash out, a little bit of something, but at the end of the day, it's important to freaking do what I want to do. And what I wanted to do was I wanted to do a fucking wholesale. I didn't do that. And then I just went down the rabbit hole of fucking, oh, what's next? I'll fucking fix and flip. This will be amazing. Make a grip. Because I was thinking, oh shit, the market was going up into fucking April, into May. The market just kept going up and up and up. And I was thinking at one point, I was like, fuck, I might be able to get fucking like almost 300,000 for this place, like I was getting greedy. And then, I started working on it in June, and the market started to turn a little bit in July. Definitely into August, I could see that days on market were increasing. And then by the time September hit, I was like, fucking, I can't get this thing done by October, and the market's turning. And so now it's November, and it's just like, hey man, you need to a house just like this came up for freaking, it wasn't fixed up. It needs everything. It hasn't had anything done. It doesn't have a shop. That house came up for $189. And so that makes sense because that house does need $50,000 in work. But to bring it up to like this, so it'd be sold for $230, $240. But but I don't even know the market. Like I said, right now, yeah, maybe this thing might sell for $210. Maybe it won't be $230 or $240. But anyways, I feel like I'm rambling now, and that's not good. But I don't imagine too many people will watch this video because it's just like fucking, it's just me talking and being real. But I'm glad I made this video of me talking and being real because, everybody wants to look at the highlight reel. Everybody wants to look at fucking, that fucking 1 minute success story. And obviously I'm not fucking with my little fucking pins holding my fucking shit up. I'm not there. And so hopefully I'll be there and be there in the process. I want to be successful in the process. And how I got to be successful in the process is fucking, dietary. I have focus on my diet, focus on, what I can do to freaking benefit from my diet. And then I got to focus. You got to watch this yourself. There's a little squirrel. I can't freaking, now you can see it. And I got to focus on my spiritual path, my psychedelic use, as I use psychedelics, psilocybin and LSD. And I haven't been using much of them lately. Microdosing LSD a little bit here and there. But I'd like to do a macro journey of LSD. Not LSD, psilocybin. Because to really let my mind, my brain connect in ways that it can't connect normally. And of course, not to say that it can't, because it can, because we've got everything in us to the universe, because we're the universe experiencing itself, and with transcendental meditation and everything, you can get those effects, but of the brain communicating in different areas. But it's good. I'm glad I made this video, and I'll wrap it up at 20 minutes, which we're about there. But if anybody does watch this, I hope it helps you just show that you can be real, be authentic to yourself. And it's okay to say, hey, I'm not doing good at this moment. I don't feel good. I'm not doing good. But you know what? I'm doing it. And I'm being real about it.